Hello and welcome to another episode of Moose's Gear Goo Review. I'm Moose, and today we're doing an older one I've had for a while, and I'll show because there's like rust on the pocket clip, probably rust on the blade, but it's definitely a good user, and it's done me well as any. It probably has done a lot of people well as well. So this is the Kershaw Shuffle. Sorry for mumbling there. The Kershaw Shuffle. Which is a sweet little utility EDC folder. Um, and it's basically a multi-tool because of the extra functions it has. So we'll get into the specs of it real quick. So the overall length is 5.75 inches. The blade length is 2.37 inches. The cutting edge of the knife is 2 inches. The blade thickness is 0.11 inches thick. And the handle length is 3.25 inches. The handle thickness is 0.41 inches thick. And the overall weight is 2.8 ounces. So looking at the knife, right away you see it's definitely kind of a more compact, stout little blade. You have this continuous drop point here with a lot of belly in the cutting edge. It's a plain edge blade. And it's a hollow grind, so it makes this very slicey. It also has, and it's kind of a high hollow grind because it's over like the halfway mark there. But it makes it super slicey, and then you also have that fake swedge on there. And it has a gray powder coat. We have the Kershaw logo there. Then on the other side, you just have Made in China and the model number 8700. It has stepped, pretty thick, robust thumb studs. But it's just a really cool overall shape with a lot of interesting lines. And that belly to the knife actually allows it for like roll cuts slightly. So really good for that. Like I said, thumb studs. So you can make this kind of ambidextrous, though the locking mechanism is a liner lock, so it's a right hand locking mechanism. The other thing is the spine up top is almost squared off enough that you could throw sparks. But if you wanted to modify that, you easily could make that happen. So pretty sweet. Moving into the handle, we have the Kershaw K-textured grip made out of GFN, glass-filled nylon. Handle scales, and the hardware is black. And then you have this stainless steel backspacer that provides us with the multi-tools of this knife. It does have stainless steel liners that are recessed, which is nice. That keeps the profile of the handle slim, and it is a liner lock. Going into the handle, you do have a deep carry pocket clip, which is nice, though it is fairly narrow, so you might have to improve on that. I wish they would improve on that, at least in the Shuffle. Update the clip a little. Other than that, it is reversible, tip up only left or right. And as you can see, it does have a lanyard hole, but it also is a flathead screwdriver or pry bar. And honestly, I used this portion of the knife almost as much as I did using the actual cutting edge. You also have this notch here, and this is actually a cap lifter. So those are the additional tools within this small little knife. When I got this, I usually use this. This would make a great knife for anyone who is just doing yard work, something small to carry around. Due to the size, it'd be great for even an urban EDC carry. Depending on how many drinks you enjoy, you might find this the most valuable part or useful part of it. But I have used it. I've taken it on some hiking trips. Not the best like woodcraft, woodlore camping knife, but it will suffice. And, you know, it does the job. It cuts well. The blade steel is HCR 13 MOV, which is kind of standard for Kershaw budget line. But other than that, it's for the price, it's just a great little work knife. And that being said, the price at the time of this video, you can find them anywhere from like $15 to $25, usually under $20. And I'll leave links in the description below with Amazon links, so you can check those out and check out the most up-to-date pricing. The other cool thing with this is because it's been such a popular knife for Kershaw, they've made it in a multitude of variations as far as like colors. You can get different colored scales. I've seen them from red, blue, white, teal, lime, purple, and I think I already said white. Besides that, there's another version, the Shuffle 2, which is a little bit larger and has a little bit more tactical feel to it. And those come in like 3 different colors. I think you can also get an all black with a black powder coated blade. And then they've also made a DIY version, which just makes it a little bit more utilitarian and offers a couple of different tools. But as you can see, it's the same overall knife shape, overall size. They just changed the tools and included some bits and then made it thicker to house those bits. So interesting comparison. But that's alright, so let's compare it to the other knives. We'll throw that one in there. We'll also throw in a Warthog. Or no, that's a Badger, Daijo Badger. Which, Daijo knives are pretty good, but they're kind of hit or miss. So I guess I wouldn't say they're pretty good, but you know, you definitely need to handle one and find the ones you like. Because not all of them are gems. Okay, so let's compare them. As you can see, these are all pretty short, stout blades. You can see the 2-inch cutting edge on the Shuffle. The Badger has slightly more cutting edge, and it looks like the Pilar actually has about 2 inches as well. So comparing the thickness, actually we'll compare it here. There you go. It looks like the DIY is actually slightly thinner, but it's actually about the same. But handle-wise, because it has that extra compartment to hold the bits, the DIY is thicker, fatter handle. Going into the Pilar. The Pilar is slightly thicker, but the Pilar is a stout little beast. Handle-wise, it looks like the Pilar is slightly thicker too, probably because of the blade tang. And then into the Badger. The Badger is thicker as well, handle-wise, slightly thicker due to the blade tang. So, pretty cool. Alright, last test. Last test is the Ugly Brown Glove test. K-texturing works pretty well. Feels pretty good in hand. Adds enough grip. Opening it up, there is no jimping on top, which I think would have actually benefited this just ever so slightly. Because there's a continuous curve in here, it just kind of makes it slippery. There's no indent or anything, so having some jimping would be a slight improvement. But because of the convex curve, or no, whatever that curve is with the finger choil, sorry, brain fart, it actually locks the hand in pretty well, and you really don't need the jimping because of the finger choils. So it slides in there pretty well. Accessing the liner lock is doable with the glove, and the thumb studs are good enough to find with the gloved fingers. So does it pass? Yes. What do I give it? I don't know, B. I'll give it a B. So there you have it, guys. This is the classic Kershaw Shuffle. If you're looking for just a good, affordable, cheap utility knife for around $20 or less, highly recommend it. It's done me good. It's done my friends good as well. It also makes a great gift knife, so keep it on the radar. So please check out these other videos. Click that round button or the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification button. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you outside. Thank you.